Whether this thing would talk less. This starting screen would talk less. Welcome home, masters and misses. My name is HidoriKuro, and welcome to Zenless Zone Zero.
Starry night.
Really, I picked this game because I didn't have anything else to play for today, and I figured if I was going to play this, might as well take care of what I've been needing to take care of, which are the agent stories, because I've been procrastinating on those like nobody's business. It's a bit problematic on my end. I did take care of a couple of them. I've already done Soldier 11's and Von Lycans. I still need to do everybody else's of the S ranks that I have anyway. I still don't have. Well, no, I think you can do any agent story even if you don't have the S rank agent. I still need to go do Miyabi's and Harumasa's. Is it Harumasa or Harumasa? The archer from 6 and 6. I think it's Harumasa. I just want to try to get all these squared away before the next story update. I mean, we've already got a special program coming up tomorrow morning. I wonder if they're going to finally unveil a new S-Rank Ether character, because I had to skip Zhu Yuan because I was saving up for... what was I saving up for again? Caesar. Yeah, I was saving up for Caesar at the time. I wanted to get more of the Sons of Caledon. Because I really do like them, as well as Victoria Housekeeping. They're my two favorite factions in this game. The Cutting Hairs, we got introduced to them early on. They were really cool, and that's where they're in my top 3 right now. PubSec and Second Six, they're okay. They're great and everything, but they're not top favorites for me. I'm wondering if we'll ever see more of Obo Squad other than Soldier 11, because we've seen Soldier 11 the longest, but Obo Squad we haven't seen absolutely anything of, and I feel like people have been speculating, myself included, that Ambi might have been one of them at the time. Their fighting styles are similar, not to mention the equipment they hold as well. But anyway, there's a few of these agent stories we haven't gotten to. I've done Lycons, and I've done Iron Witch. What's the Iron Witch? I think this is Grace. I haven't done this one. There's Nikomata's. I've done all of Soldier 11's. There's still a few more I've yet to actually unlock. I've done Lighters. Lighters was cool. I liked Lighter. Stroke of Luck. Case of the Missing Bangu. This is Xing Yi. This one's Rena. I know who this one is. Schoolyard Powerhouse. Who could this one be? Let me think. Maybe Ambi? No, it's not Ambi. Ambi's the A rank, not an S rank. I don't know. This one's definitely Grace. This one's Nekomata. This is Haramasa. I think this is Bernice. Yeah, it is Bernice. It has her name on the front cover. This one I can't tell. I can't tell what this one is. But anyway, like I said, Victoria Housekeeping is my favorite, so I'm gonna go ahead and deal with Rena's first to start off with. Immersive storytelling. Yeah, we know. Gilbert stops in front of the cells for a moment before leaving. On this leisurely morning, I spent time with Belle in my room, playing a stage we had been stuck on for a long time. Come on, just a little more. Hey, this is a trophy up there. Leave it to me. Perfect clear. We got the trophy. I knew we could do it. The boss is next, so let's take a break first. By the way, I need to go out for a bit after this level. You go, I'll watch the store. Right, but Rena messaged me and said that she might bring a special customer to the store. If I'm not back by then, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Thanks. I'll leave it to you. Just call me if there's an emergency. Sure thing, sis. Shortly after, Belle leaves the video store, so you play a few more games on the sofa. That's when you hear a loud noise coming from downstairs. It could be Rena and her special guest. You should go downstairs and take a look.
Good afternoon, dear God. Oh, no. I suppose I should call you, oh, great manager here.
I guess, Rena. Welcome.
Welcome to Random Play.
It's not here, Rena. I'll go check the shelves back there.
Well, all right. Oh, the shelves have hard edges. Be careful not to bump into them and hurt yourself.
Who's the old lady?
Who's the old lady? Is she looking for something?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce you. That's my client, Granny Leisha. I'm helping her look for a special sort of sweet cake.
Sweet cake? And you're looking for it in a video store?
Sweet cake? So, some kind of dessert?
I don't believe so. It's not just a sweet cake. According to Granny, it's a sweet cake with a silly smile.
Rena, the silly sweet cake isn't on the shelves either. I'll check under the counter.
Okay, Granny, but please don't disturb the other customers. She can't quite tell me what this silly sweet cake is, but she really wanted to come to 6th Street to search for it. So I thought I'd try my luck at your store.
I just can't find it, Rena. I can't find a silly sweet cake anywhere.
Oh, please calm down, Granny. I'm here to help.
Maybe if she explained what exactly is the silly sweet cake?
Okay.
Do you have any movies about silly, smiling sweet cakes, manager?
I don't think so.
We've got a lot of silly comedies, but none about sweet cakes. I can't imagine what that'd look like.
It's a sweet cake that's this big, all round and chubby. And it's so funny when it giggles. Where did it go?
We spent the morning looking in the dessert stores, and none of them had a sweet cake that was this big. Silly sweet cake might refer to something round that looks like it's smiling?
Is he talking about like a Bang Boo or maybe?
Well, we're out of dessert stores, so I'll take her to the toy shops this afternoon.
Speaking of toys,
You just reminded me. Round and with a silly smile. That sounds like Mr. Panda at the coffee shop.
Ooh, a glimmer of hope. I rarely come to 6th Street, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Thank you for your suggestion, manager. Come on, Granny Leisha. Let's head over.
Rena, I can't walk anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
We have been walking around for hours. Granny, why don't you rest here a while?
leave Mr. Panda to
Mr.
me.
Panda isn't far away. I'll go take a picture. I'll show it to Granny, and she can decide if it's the sweet cake she's looking for. You guys wait right here.
Thanks for your help. I'll stay here and look after Granny while you're gone.
Sure thing. Take a photo of Mr. Panda in front of the coffee shop. Okay? Victoria Housekeeping does have to deal with quite unorthodox clients. The one we did with Lycon was kind of had a thing for edgy fanfics or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. He was just really into role playing. Let's see. Here we go. The picture of Mr. Panda's silly smile is taken. I should bring it back to Rena and the old woman. Air General Drop. I'm not sure if this could be it. Hopefully it's not something that we get to look into a hollow for.
The bottom layer is vegetable and ham sandwiches, the middle layer is fresh out of the oven butter scones, and the top layer is low sugar fruitcake.
Wow.
For tea, I have prepared rose tea and red tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar, Granny Leisha?
Wow.
A 3-layer dessert
I
platter.
can't believe they set up a 3-tier dessert platter. The store has a really posh vibe now.
I mean, how much time did it take to set that up? I know Victoria Housekeeping's good at their jobs and everything. Well, like on Arena are. But still, that's a bit quickly.
Ah, manager, you're back just in time. Please come and enjoy Rena's specialty afternoon tea. Due to the situation at hand, I was unable to make anything myself. So these were all carefully selected from nearby shops while helping Granny look for the sweet cake.
That's relief.
That's a relief. Oh, I mean, vegetable and ham sandwiches are balanced and nutritious, so I can have several.
The reason why it's a relief, Rena's good at her job, but when it comes to cooking, she is god-awful. The things she makes look like freaking abominations.
Sweet cakes. Picture?
Oh, right, the photo.
Oh, right. I took a photo of the silly sweet cake. Is this it, Granny?
What do you think, Granny Leisha? Does it look familiar?
Nope, this isn't it. I'm looking for the drooling sweet cake.
Drooling sweet cake?
Huh? I thought you were looking for the silly sweet cake.
No, it's the drooling one. Oh, no. I'm looking for the loudmouth sweet cake. The whole corridor can hear it when it cries.
Loud mouth? Sweet cake? What?
I understand. Well, don't worry. I'll help you find whatever kind of sweet cake you're looking for. Manager, can I have a word? I owe you an explanation.
You think? Kirina into the workshop.
First of all, please allow me to express my thanks and apologize for any inconvenience. You see, this lady isn't just any client. She's my evaluator.
Evaluator?
I participate in the new Eridu Housekeeping Association's assessment each year on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. This time, my assessment for the best service of the year is to serve Leisha Christie. Yes, Granny Leisha. I had a general idea of what the service would entail, as I've participated in previous years. But this time's a little different. Granny Leisha didn't ask for any housekeeping services. She just keeps asking me to help her find sweet cakes.
These sweet cakes seem a bit unorthodox, and isn't lining up with any desserts in New Eridu, so what's he having you look for?
This test is trickier than I had expected. She might deliberately be giving me a difficult challenge. But I'll take care of things myself. I wouldn't want to affect your business.
It's okay, there's not much going on with the store. Let him keep helping.
It's okay. There's not much going on with the store. I can keep helping Granny. You can think of me as a free guide to 6th Street.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. You're an amazing guide, both in and outside the hollows.
He tried.
Then let's cover all corners of 6th Street and capture photos of any suspicious sweet cakes that fit the criteria.
Okay, take photos of various sweet cakes on 6th Street. Hilda, what could be the sweet cakes he's looking for? Why is one of the targets Rena? Manager, why did you suddenly take a photo of me? Is there a clue on me? Just checking the phone camera works. I see. Looks like there's something wrong with your phone camera. Have you decided where you want to go next, manager? Let's not waste the camera's battery this time. Yeah. Let's see. Could it be Howl? I mean, he's a good dog and everything. Running a newsstand like this. How does a dog run a newsstand anyway? Does this puppy at the newsstand meet the requirements? Well, he's drooling. He's got a loud voice. I see. It does meet the requirements of drooling and loud, but it doesn't look like a sweet cake at all. Sorry, I stopped myself from taking photos. I see. As soon as you picked up your camera, got excited and started posing. I guess it would be difficult for anyone to resist the urge to take photos of it. Let's keep this photo then. Even if it's not what Granny Leisha wants, we can't let this puppy's enthusiasm go to waste, right? True. I'll see you in the morning for another lottery ticket. Scratch-off ticket, I mean. General Chop, maybe? No, it couldn't be General Chop. I get what you're saying, but don't you think it's a little rude? The manager of this noodle shop seems quite serious, so I think he would get angry if you say he looks like a sweet cake. Hey, what are you saying about a sweet cake? I can hear you. Looking for a loud sweet cake. I saw someone point a camera at me. Weiss, you were taking a photo of me, right? Why would you take a photo of me when you're looking for something like that? Don't tell me you think you guys really... I'm sorry. We didn't mean any harm. Please, allow me to... You found the right person! Huh? Wait, what, Jen? What General Chop? How'd you know I was cooking up a new menu? I guess there's no point in hiding it now that you've not been busted. That's right. I'm perfecting Waterfall Soup's first fried sweet cake snack. But I can't quite figure out how to make it special enough. Those loud sweet cakes that you mentioned just then are a great idea. If you want sweet cakes to make a sound, you have to fry them up. Fresh out of the pan and sizzling in the hot oil. Call them screaming lava sweet cakes. No, I need more than just hot oil. How about some spices? Let's see, gotta ton of chili in there to make the diner scream just like the sweet cakes. And then, I'd love to keep listening, but it seems like it'd take quite a long time. It's better to leave. Still, though, spicy sweet cakes. That I'm pretty sure that would be a good thing for any spice lover who rarely eats desserts, or be good or be a nice kick and taste and flavor for dessert connoisseurs who really enjoy digging into something sweet, but get a little spice with it as well. Yeah, I like that idea. I would never eat it because I don't do spicy stuff, but still. Taking photos of all the sweet cakes that you can, double checking that there's nothing missing, those little roly-poly blobs. Well, it's not limited to a round shape. Oh yeah, the one at the music store might count too. Go over now. Take a photo of the sweet cake in front of the music store. Can't tell what it's talking about. When it comes over, it seems to put down the camera.
Is there really anything here that fits the criteria of a sweet cake? It's round, and it makes a lot of sound. Oh, it's a record!
True.
This music store has impeccable taste. The collection is... this record. Just looking at the cover reminds me of something interesting.
Is it a good song? Does it bring back fond memories?
Are the songs on this album good? Or does hearing it bring back fond memories?
Both. There was an incident during the recording of this album. One of the performers quit temporarily. My job was to save the day and perform in her stead.
Wait, really?
That was a challenging job. Can you guess which instrument I was in charge of?
Given your personality, I'd say the violin. Based on the way you fight, I'd guess the piano?
Based on the way you fight, I'd guess the piano.
The electric guitar.
What? Is that something all maids learn?
Is that something all maids learn?
There's only one skill a maid must master. That's fulfilling her master's wish.
And that included playing an electric guitar. Oh yeah, I definitely would love to see that.
Right. We've taken pictures of everything we can think of. Let's go back to Granny Leisha. Her sweet cake keeps changing form, but I don't mind it much. The Housekeeping Association's assessments were always the same in the past. Either a normal service job or going into a hollow to deal with ethereals. Finding something made up is unexpected, but at least it's creative. Let's hope these photos contain the sweet cake Granny wants.
Let's hope so. Find Granny Lace at the video store. Hopefully she didn't leave while we're gone. Okay, good, she's still here. I was worried for a minute.
Oh, you're back! Rena and, Rena's little sidekick. Yes.
Sidekick. Sure, let's go with that. Please call me Wise.
I'm not a sidekick, Granny Leisha. I'm the manager here. Just call me Wise.
Sorry, Manager Wise. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. Okay, Granny. We have the pictures. Are any of these the loud sweet cake?
No, none of these are the sweet cake. The one I'm looking for... Oh, I remember now. Waves. The sweet cake was floating on white waves up and down. Yes, that's it. It was a white wave sweet cake, just like the one always floating around you, Rena.
Oh, love of God. He's talking about a bang boo.
I'm glad to hear you like my bamboo, but they're not sweet cakes. They're my trusted companions, with their own names. For example, this little blonde bamboo with bangs is called Drusilla. Ooh, if I hadn't turned on silent mode earlier, it would certainly be making a fuss about how the sweet cake has changed yet again by now.
Probably. What could the wave sweet cake be?
Yeah, why has it changed again? A white wave sweet cake that looks like Drusilla.
It must be a bang boo. If not, I don't know what it is.
Master, if I could interrupt.
Fairy?
By combining the keywords Leisha Christie and waves, I have found a news article about an incident involving a Miss Metropolitan beauty pageant dropout.
That voice just now.
It was a smart voice on my phone.
It's the smart voice assistant on my phone. Don't worry about it.
Right, I forgot. None of the agents know about Fairy.
Oh! Well, that's a very thoughtful AI assistant. Of course, I understand it's your little secret. Further inquiry would go against Victoria Housekeeping's rules of etiquette. In any case, it's a timely tip. Let me check the news. I should be able to find it on my phone. Miss Metropolitan Dropout. Ah, here we go. And it's actually a news article from 41 years ago. On the night of the highly anticipated finals, top contender Leisha Christie, favored to win, suddenly drops out, conceding her Crest of Waves. I see. So the Crest of Waves is a round crystal trophy awarded to the winner. There's also a photo of the dropout attached. If I compare it, it's true.
Is it Granny Lisa?
I never would have expected the housekeeping evaluator would be the star of such a contest. What a mysterious lady. The sweet cake floating up and then down. It must refer to Granny losing the trophy. If that's the case, it's easy. We simply need to bring her the Crest of Waves trophy.
How?
I
Easy.
think you're redefining the term easy there, Rena. Where are we gonna get a 41-year-old trophy?
I mean, if you entered the competition for did in this, wait, would they even still have the competition around this year? That was 41 years ago.
The competition is held every year, even now. I just happened to have participated last year.
Oh, good. Wait, you participated?
Wait, Rena, you participated in Miss Metropolitan?
Yes, the competition was divided into many sections, such as singing, acting, painting, cooking. Can you guess which I took part in?
I want to say painting, but knowing her,
Based on my last guess with the instruments, I'd have to assume something unlike you. Could it be cooking?
Why is cooking unlike me? I'm a little curious, but never mind. I'll tell you.
yeah, no reason.
The answer is all of them.
What?
Actually, that year's competition was in urgent need of a makeup artist, so I stepped in to help. It was quite busy, but still an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, all of them. Who would have guessed that?
Who could have guessed that? I feel like I've been tricked.
Right.
Oh, I was just teasing you. Please, don't mind me.
Honestly, woman.
But because of that, I know the competition organizers, so asking them for a commemorative trophy shouldn't be a problem.
Rena, can you find my wave sweet cake?
Don't worry, Granny. I'll find it for you. Whatever kind of sweet cake it is. It's getting late. I'll take her home first. You should get some rest too. Thank you again for your help.
Sure thing. This is we talked about. Is that person who just left our store at the Granny that Mina mentioned? Yes, it's all done now. Yep, she's a live wire Granny, that's for sure. Judging by your reaction, you must have spent a tiring day then. No wonder Mina said it was a special guest. Running around everywhere can tire you out. Yep. What a pity. I wasn't there and could help out. Have a good rest-wise. If I'm around the next time when Granny comes by, you tag out and let me entertain her for a while. Please and thank you. Agent Story completed. Archive to video archive. A new episode of the Rena Agent Story Until Your Memory Fades 2 is now available. Well, let's get started on it. Still, could it really just be a trophy? I feel like that would be too simple of a solution. I really did think it was Bang Boo, though. Just when I'm grabbing breakfast at Lumina Square, I bump into Rena. Good morning, manager. It's rare to see you in the morning. Are you here for breakfast? No, I just happened to be passing through, so I figured I'd bring something back for everyone. Oh, about Granny. The application for the Crest of Waves trophy has been submitted. You found it already? So this is the legendary Victorian speed I've heard about. I've just submitted the application. If everything goes smoothly, it should be ready in a couple of days. Then we just need to pick a good time to give it to Granny. Let me know when you plan to give the trophy out. When you give the trophy out, can I come along too? That would be great. She'll be thrilled if we could go to the ceremony. It's a deal then. Anyway, I need to get back to Victoria Housekeeping Company. Have a nice day. Yeah, see you. After saying goodbye to Rena, you return to the video store. Head to the video store and check out the situation there. Alright.
It's not behind the shelves.
Granny Lisa, what are you doing here?
Granny Leisha? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the sweet cakes. The silly sweet cake isn't behind the shelf. Ah, I remember you. You can help me find the sweet cakes, right, Priscilla?
Okay, number one, I'm not a bang boo. Number two, my name is Wise.
I'm not Drusilla. My name is Wise. Say it with me, Granny. Wise. Never mind. I'll call Rena.
That bell was supposed to be entertaining her. A while later, Rena arrives at the video store.
Are you looking for the silly sweet cake again, Granny? Is this still part of the assessment? Oh, but it's okay. I still have the pictures from yesterday. Here, Granny. Are any of these photos the sweet cakes you're looking for? Granny? Granny, are you listening? Granny Leisha? She's completely focused on the TV. Manager, what's that on the TV in the corner? Is that an ad for a movie?
It's Invasion Next Gen.
Yeah, it's Invasion Next Gen.
It's about a hollow appearing in the city.
It's about a hollow appearing in the city, and the ethereals inside.
It's a hollow. There's a hollow. The sweet cakes are in danger.
What's wrong, Granny? That's just a movie. It's not real. My Drusilla!
Granny Lisa grabs Drusilla and watches out the store.
If this is still part of the assessment, it seems a little bit excessive. Or perhaps Granny really was affected by the ad.
Maybe she's remembering something?
We should go check on her, Manager. Drusilla has a GPS chip, so don't worry. We won't lose her.
Alright, let's go find Granny Lisa. She definitely had a reaction to that ad. What if she's remembering something involving the sweet cakes because of the ad, and it involved a hollow? Where should I run? Where can I be safe? Please don't worry, Granny Lisa. We're here to help. Help! Yes! Quickly, come and help me, Rena, and your little sidekick. I'm not... Oh, forget it. We pretty much just give up at this point. There might be other sweet cakes trapped. I can't save them all by myself. Please, can you help me find them? Don't worry, we're going to help you, but you have to tell us what these sweet cakes are. Let me take this kid back to a safe spot. You wait for me. I'll be back soon to help you search. Before Rena can reply, the Granny bounds off toward the 141 convenience store, clutching onto the bamboo. Where on earth is she trying to go? The only way to find her is to follow her. It's a good thing the show is on silent mode, otherwise she'd be making commotion throughout all this. That hollow hasn't cut up yet. Keep going. Try harder. Hang on, Granny. You can easily get hurt like that. If you want to go somewhere, we can walk slowly and have a nice chat along the way. We can't walk. We have to run, Rena. Little sidekick. Otherwise, it'll get us. Never mind. Before Rena can finish, the Granny sprints off toward the metro station. This is a sprightly Granny. In the blink of an eye, Granny Lisa runs into the metro station. Is she actually going to catch the metro? It doesn't matter. Just catch up and try to at least board the same train as her, otherwise you'll lose her. This is a fast Granny. Gotta get to Luminous Square. Granny Lisa is exceptionally quiet on the ride and thankfully doesn't cause any ruckus before getting off at Lumina Square Station. I see her. She's over there. Yep, there she is. Whew, sleepy. Far enough away from the hollow. Now. No, little sweet cakes are far more fragile than us grown-ups. They can't handle this. Better go further out, just a little. All of you, get running quickly. The hollow's coming. Granny seems a little tired, yet never abandons her plans to escape. Clutching onto the bamboo, she runs off towards the riverside trail. But I get the feeling that she takes me for a bad guy here. No more aimless running around like this. Next time you catch her, you have to get to the bottom of this. Seriously, this is getting ridiculous now. Seriously, the hollow is like all the way out there. It's not gonna get anyone. Are you okay, Granny Lisa? She really does look tired this time. Grant, within a second of opening your mouth, Granny immediately activates as if switch flips on and sprints off again. Oh, come on! Where on earth is he trying to go? The only way to find out is to follow her. Honestly. What happened? Did he get a second wind or something? Or third wind at this point, when you think about it?
I can't run anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
Have you calmed down now, Granny Leisha?
You guys.
What's with the surprise?
No need to act so surprised. We've been right behind you since 6th Street and all through Lumina Square.
You... who are you? I don't have any money or anything of value. Why are you chasing me? I don't know you.
Huh? Granny Leisha, are you being serious? I'm Rena, and this is the video store manager, Wise.
No. No idea who you are.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong with her memory. Are we sure she's not suffering from, you know, dementia, maybe?
Then, do you still remember the sweet cakes you're looking for? The silly sweet cake, loud sweet cake, and wave sweet cake?
Sweet cakes. Oh, yes, I remember. I'm looking for my sweet cakes, but I've lost them all. I arranged to look for sweet cakes with someone yesterday. Who was it again?
Rena! What is going on?
What's going on? Is the Housekeeping Association's assessment process really this complicated?
With her reaction to that ad, I'm afraid this is more than just the housekeeping assessment. Have you heard the medical term, cognitive corruption syndrome?
Cognitive what now?
Anyone who stays too long in a hollow may develop the disease in their later years, regardless of their ether aptitude.
Oh, that's what's happening here.
Symptoms include rapid memory decline, cognitive disorder, and repetitive speech. In severe cases, one's memory can regress to that of decades ago, forgetting everything that occurred afterward.
Did she really forget us?
You mean she really forgot us?
I'm just speculating. But having provided care for elderly individuals with this condition in the past, it's all far too familiar. The constantly changing sweet cakes, not recognizing us. If it's not an intentional act, then it seems like the most likely possibility. Either way, I'll take Granny home first. There are plenty of ways I can confirm my hypothesis. Thank you, Manager. You must be tired too. You should go back and rest.
Okay, let me know what happens, Rena.
Okay, let me know what happens, Rena. Goodbye, Granny Leisha.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to your store these past few days. Please, pass on my apologies to Belle, too.
After all that running, you've surely gotten in your daily steps for today. Go back to the video store and get some rest. If it really is that corrosive cognitive syndromes he's talking about, then this is more serious than we think. Well, about what happened today.
Huh? Rena apologized to me? Well, you're always the one taking care of things whenever she visits. I haven't even met Granny yet.
Ah, you're both here.
You're quick.
That was fast. Is Granny's house close to here?
She lives near Lumina Square, so it didn't take long. But I'm a little worried about her. I checked with the neighbors. She's lived alone for a long time, and she does suffer from cognitive corruption syndrome.
Okay, so it is the case.
If that's the case, Granny isn't intentionally causing trouble. It's because of her illness. I'm surprised the Housekeeping Association chose her for the assessment.
Right, there's gotta be more to it than... There's gotta be more to this.
By the way, why didn't Drusilla resist when it got taken by Granny? It's a combat bamboo. It could have easily gotten away from her.
Was she still in, what's still in silent mode?
Is it because it had been switched to silent mode?
Even in silent mode, Drusilla can move on its own. I asked the same thing on the way here, and it gave me an unexpected answer. When Granny carried it away, she kept saying, "I can do it. I can protect you." That made it mistake Granny for me.
Oh. Wait, what? Some kind of passcode?
Huh? Is that possible? There's a pretty big difference. Could that phrase be some kind of passcode?
The Drusilla in front of you is actually designed based on a doll I picked up when I was little. I didn't have many friends at the manor back then. All I had to talk to was the doll I named Drusilla. Father didn't like the doll. He said it was something the servants had used, and told me to throw it away. But how could I throw away my only friend?
Your father sounds like a dick.
So, I hid it in various places, trying hard to prevent my father from finding it. Under the bed, in the wardrobe, under the covers, constantly telling it, "I can do it. I can protect you."
Oh, that's what made her calm down.
When I became an agent and decided to use bamboo in combat, I handed this doll over to the manufacturer. Surprisingly, during their inspection, they found a tiny recording device inside the doll. As expected, it was already filled with the phrase, "I can protect you." So, impulsively, I transferred the recording data, along with the name Drusilla, to the bamboo.
A manor? Servants? So you were actually a wealthy heiress living in a mansion when you were younger, Rena? Oh, now's not the time for gossip, though. Let's get back to Drusilla.
Granny was muttering the same thing when she rushed out of the video store with Drusilla. To call it a passcode is actually fitting.
You're saying she mistook Drusilla for one of the sweet cakes and took it out of the store to avoid some kind of danger?
What if sweet cakes... What if back then those sweet cakes were actually children? That's probably what it was. Judging from that ad.
Judging from the ad that affected Granny, her sweet cakes were once, or are now, in danger because of a hollow.
But just what are these sweet cakes? We'll struggle to get to the bottom of things if we're unable to figure that out.
My theory, it probably is children. If not something else.
However, the competition dropout and Crest of Waves trophy were both real at least. And the Wave sweet cake is still an important clue. I'll bring it back with me and talk to Granny. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. Sorry to keep the two of you.
It's fine, really. It's not that late.
Thank you. How about I bring some special tea treats I made myself as a token of my appreciation?
There's really no need.
There's really no need.
Really, Rena, there is seriously no need for you to do that. Please, don't.
Then I best be off. Please do let me know if Granny turns up at the store again.
Cognitive corruption syndrome. That does explain quite a few things, but also opens up even more mysteries. What exactly are these sweet cakes? What exactly is Granny trying to protect? We leave it all to Rena. Didn't you say she was taking the Crest of Waves trophy over to ask Granny Lisa? It was you who said it before, Weiss, that I'd entertain Granny next time she came. Yet here you are, running errands all day once again. You even ran all around Lumina Square. I know, it was exhausting. I must be destined to cross paths with Rena. I must be destined to cross paths with Granny. Anyway, get some rest. I feel like I've put you through a week's worth of workouts in one day. Your legs are going to be sore tomorrow. Yep. Okay, now going to the final chapter of this story. Yep, and we're probably going to be going into a hollow. Level 58! Good lord. Hope I have people enough high level for this. Because now they'll give us Rena for a trial use. The other two agents will have to pick myself. There's a big sale at Lumina Galleria today, and Belle agreed to get up early to line up together with you and do some shopping there. However, it seems like you haven't gotten up early enough. Jeez. I should have come earlier, but I can't believe it sold out while I was still in line. Guess I'll have to try another mall. I didn't expect the line to be this long. By the way, did you see Granny Lisa today? No, I haven't. Why are you asking all that all of a sudden? Rena is asking. Huh? Did something happen to Granny? I'm on the way to the video store. I'll tell you more when I get there. If Granny gets there before I do, please keep her there until I arrive. Thanks. That was her message. Let's go back now and wait for her. Sir, let's go. I'll come back here earlier next time. And so we went back to the video store. This does sound serious.
How are you, manager? Has Granny been to your store lately?
No? Has something happened?
No. Has something happened?
I obtained the Crest of Waves replica trophy this morning and went to take it over to her. But the place was empty, and her door was ajar.
Uh-oh.
The neighbors say she caused a commotion late last night, banging on doors claiming a hollow was coming, and she was going to White Wave Hospital to save the sweet cakes.
Okay, that was the wave part that we're getting.
She's been searching for sweet cakes everywhere for weeks now, so nobody took it seriously, and they convinced her to go back to her room and go to sleep. But by morning, she'd disappeared. She often goes out early to look for the sweet cakes, but this is the first time she hasn't locked her door, and the first time she's mentioned White Waves Hospital. Oh, it just seems odd. I filed a missing person report to public security, so I'm just waiting to hear from them now.
To White Waves Hospital to save the sweet cakes.
Gone to White Waves Hospital to save the sweet cakes. That's a new term.
Searching for information on White Waves Hospital.
Oh, wait a minute. What if a hollow appeared near that hospital and it grew to consuming the hospital inside of it? And the sweet cakes were children, and Granny was trying to save them.
White Waves Hospital is a renowned, large-scale, comprehensive medical facility in New Eridu. Earlier records go back 41 years to when it was forced to relocate due to a hollow disaster.
Okay. And 41 years ago is when she dropped out the competition.
Wait, 41 years ago? That's the same year as that competition.
With funding from both the government and the public, White Wave Hospital, which has been relocated several times, retained most of its medical resources. Its symbol is a white wave.
A white wave? Is it a coincidence? Or have we been wrong from the start? The beauty pageant, the hospital, the wave? There must be a connection between the three.
We did confirm that Granny Lisa was the contestant that dropped out of the competition for some reason. And that same year, the hospital, the original White Waves Hospital, was relocated due to a hollow disaster. And its main moniker was the White Wave. Yeah, my theory of sweet cakes being children or probably some other people that were close to Granny Lisa is starting to become more apparent now.
If you'll excuse me, manager, I'm going to contact a friend who works in medicine to investigate.
Let me know if you hear anything about Granny.
Let me know if you hear anything about Granny, even if she doesn't remember my name.
Well, as my current client, I must ask you to forgive her rudeness. I'm her maid, so please allow me to remember your name in her stead. Well then, I'll be going. Please don't let my affairs affect you. You have your own business to run, after all.
A little late for that. Ina said she didn't want us to go out of our way for her. But I'm still concerned. Yeah, you think so too, Wise? It would be great if we could do something more to help her. Master, considering the current scenario, I suggest enabling full network data collection functions. By counting up and comparing the target's courses of action over the past 24 hours, I can quickly analyze its most likely active location. We can do that? Why didn't you say so earlier? Disclaimer. This calculation will connect to a large number of network interfaces and features multiple sets of parallel computing units. Power consumption cannot be kept within the daily fixed range. In other words, it is very energy intensive, and I estimate a 55% increase in this month's power bill. Ah! That's why she didn't tell us. I knew it. Just 55. Understood. Permission granted by Master to waive all liabilities. I have started calculating Granny Layla's course of action. Calculation complete. Huh? That's it? Is there meant to be some sense of progress, like an analysis or a hack? The extra 55% sure went fast. Results. The probability of Granny Layla having entered the hollow is 97.1%. Oh no! What it lacks in process, it sure makes up for in usefulness. The hollow, right? We need to inform Rena quickly. Rena, Granny might have gone into a hollow. I never considered that possibility before. Granny has always avoided the hollow. Why was she going there by herself? But I believe you. After all, no one knows more about hollows than you do. We use 55% of our electricity budget to figure this out, with the reliability of 97%. Got it. I've also done my investigations here, although I could report to public security and wait for them to arrange a search. I'd rather go find Granny myself and bring her out. After all, I still have some sweet cakes to find, as promised. So I could ask you to accompany me. Could I ask you to accompany me on a trip to the hollow, dear guide? I got you. Thank you very much. See you in a bit. Story array, sweet cakes that never expire. Location in Hollow 0. Locate Granny Layla and escort her out of the hollow. Hollow 0 of all places? We'll get Rena automatically.
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
So we need electric and
only
ice
the
here.
brave will win.
I shall follow your orders.
Is it time to clock out?
Albert and Haramasa and
We fighting? Take me.
I'm at your
Lycon.
disposal.
That way we got 2 members with both electricity and 2 that are in Victoria housekeeping. This will make things a bit easier. Hopefully. It's never good to go into hollows with only 1 agent.
Preparations complete. I'm ready to begin, dear guide.
Dear guide, I like the sound of that.
Dear guide, I like the sound of that.
Unfortunately, I cannot base my terms of address on personal preference. Using the correct titles in the right situations is important etiquette at Victoria Housekeeping. Now, let's get back to Granny. Based on our current intel, I'm certain her cognitive corruption syndrome is getting worse. Her memory has already regressed to that day 41 years ago.
41 years ago.
That day, 41 years ago?
With the competition.
Yes. The Miss Metropolitan dropout incident and the White Waves Hospital Hollow disaster both happened on the same day. And Granny Layla was involved in both.
But what's this got to do with sweet cakes?
But what does this have to do with Granny's search for sweet cakes?
There is a connection. A big one. The sweet cakes are the link between these 2 events, and have been the source of strife in Granny's heart for 41 years. It's a long story. I had to contact a lot of people and piece it all together. But we don't have much time, so let's talk on the way.
Alright.
Granny Layla from 41 years ago. She'd have been around my age now.
Let's see here.
She worked as a nurse at the White Waves Hospital back then. She was in charge of taking care of the newborns.
Ah.
Don't just smile at me. Go to sleep already. The more sleep you get, the quicker you'll grow. You're drooling. Let me wipe it off.
Where's the crying coming from?
Hey, that's quite the set of pipes you've got. Can you keep it down? You're going to frighten the other babies.
This smiling, drooling, and loud sweet cake.
The hospital was short-handed, so Granny Leisha was always busy. Still, she loved her work. Of course, aside from her work, she had other things she wanted to accomplish. Oh dear, looks like we've got a bit of a situation. Let's tackle the issue at hand first.
Get that open.
Huh. Looks like we need 2 people to open this door. Look, there's another button to control the door over there.
They can handle pressing the buttons.
Leave it to me! Not you! Both of us!
I'll leave these 2 children with you, Proxy.
Yeah, boy.
Please bring them with you as you search for a way forward.
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action request approved. Initiating override.
Okay then. Put Drusilla here.
Me, pick me!
The operational interface has been switched to Anastella.
Lead Anastella to push the button ahead.
Got it.
Great! Now Drusilla can get through.
I've stepped on the button!
Obtain Bank Blue plugin. Bank Blue temporary access. We're gonna give you temporary access permissions to our Bank Blue. You can switch between Drusilla and Anastella's control permissions.
You can use the permissions I've granted you to switch between them.
Alright.
We're here! Both of us! I'm here! Drusilla, too!
There's another up ahead.
There's a huge switch up ahead. Seems like we need 2 Bangbu to step on it.
Both of them.
Leave it to Anastella and me! Go, go, go! Treasure! Let's do it together! I found it!
Okay then.
Gear coins! I found them!
Have Drusilla here.
I'm standing on it! It's your turn, Anastella!
Here. While she has that pressed down. Ah, I see. Do this here. Hold the button down. That way they both can go.
Come on, step down hard on that switch.
Once they both get through, they'll be able to step on the main switch.
Main switch won't budge!
There.
We're here! Gonna step on the main switch! Yeah! Yeah!
Aren't my little Bangbu amazing?
They definitely put in the
Our
work.
guide is pretty amazing too, of course. Now then, let's proceed. Let me continue with Granny's story.
Of course.
When she was young, Granny dreamed of becoming an actress. So she signed up for a beauty contest in her free time. That's right. It was the Miss Metropolitan pageant. Not just her colleagues, but she too was surprised at how far she got. Let's walk and talk. Granny emerged as the dark horse that year. To everyone's surprise, the judges gave her high scores. And just like that, Leisha Christie made it into the finals. Yet, on the day of the finals...
Is she coming? I remember in the news.
In a corner of the broadcasting room, numerous screens were showing the broadcast of the glamorous stage. But among them, an old TV was airing a piece of breaking news. It was a holo alert for areas including the White Waves Hospital. And so, on the screens showing that magnificent stage, the rising star who was about to be crowned Beauty Queen ran down the red carpet steps without turning back and headed to the place on that old TV screen. Seems we have some uninvited listeners up ahead.
Ethereals.
Let's pause the story there for now.
Right. Gotta get them out of the way. Okay, so the sweet cakes were children, or babies, I guess. Newborns. Yeah, I can see why she went off from the competition, then. So, guessing she went straight into the hull to try to save them, but in the process got inflicted with that corrupted cognitive syndrome, or whatever. That's some painful business. Yeesh. Alright, get these guys out the way. Nope. Like on. Come on. Rina? Keep moving. Oh boy. That's these things.
Target practice.
Ooh. I see why he's part of 6 and 6.
Full of opening.
You know? Wipe that. Over and done.
Master, we can reach depths of the hollow if we keep going this way. Once you enter, you won't be able to return. Make sure you've done everything you need to do before moving forward.
I mean, I think we did, so let's move on. I can come back to it another time if I missed anything.
It's yet another strange door.
Yeah, and more different mechanisms.
Oh boy.
That should be where the main switch is.
Okay.
Time to step on the button again? Step on the button, step on the button!
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action.
I'm standing on it!
Okay, here now.
Stepped on it! One more ahead!
Now with these special mechanisms. Ah. There we go. Now switch to Anastella. Back to Drusilla. There we go.
The main switch! It's done! It's all done!
We're very close to our destination now, Rena.
Get through here.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Alright. Let's continue that story.
Are the kids all right? Oh no! The main door is blocked. I remember the emergency exit should be... Ah! I found it!
That's one of them.
Don't be scared. I'm coming! I'll protect you all!
The hospital had already been enveloped by the hollow. It was pitch black everywhere, and things were in chaos, Leisha didn't have time to worry about her tattered pageant gown. She took off her high heels to run and climb barefoot. She kicked away the obstacle that blocked the main door. In a panic, she couldn't remember the names of all the children. Relying on her memory, she searched for one swaddled baby after another. Those clothes were all imprinted with the hospital's wave pattern. One baby giggling happily in the hollow. One baby that was drooling. And another that cried at the top of their lungs. They were the wave sweet cakes Granny was searching for.
That must have been when she contracted cognitive corruption syndrome.
So did she get them out?
This is the last obstacle.
That's the quest. That's what I'm worried
Let's
about.
get rid of it in one fell swoop and find Granny.
Right.
As usual, I'll leave you to take the little ones.
That open. Ah. I didn't mean to use that. Here, that switched over. Or, wait. Find out. Okay, now. There we go. Now get that pushed onto the button. There.
We need to find a way to bring it with us.
So back to Drusilla. Press this button.
Fox can press button too!
Bingo.
Let's do it together! 3, 2, 1! 2, 1!
There.
Biosignatures detected up ahead.
That's gotta be her.
Granny Leisha should be there.
Yes, we should hurry up.
Huh. These two bamboos suddenly seem pretty useful.
Thank you for the compliment. We might have to battle ethereals later.
Probably.
So I'm going to withdraw your access for now.
That's fine. You're about to enter the critical stage of the commission. Please note that when started, you can no longer explore freely. Continue? Continue. Let's go save Granny Leisha.
Not
There she
here.
is.
Oh, here!
Oh, good. We found her, and she doesn't look hurt. Just not in a stable emotional state.
Nope.
I lost all the sweet cakes. The sweet cake with a silly smile, the sweet cake with a loud voice, and the drooling sweet cake. I couldn't protect any of them.
Yes, he definitely needs help right now. Didn't you say the sweet cakes were all saved?
Rena, didn't you say all the sweet cakes had been saved back then?
Yes, I'm quite certain they were all saved. There's only one explanation. She doesn't even remember them being saved.
Of course not.
Her memory has regressed to the night she was at the hospital, so she can only search for her missing sweet cakes. For her, the conclusion no longer exists. Granny Leisha, do you remember me? I'm Rena, and the new Eridu Housekeeping Association appointed me to help you.
Sweet cake. It's a sweet cake.
She grabs hold of Drusilla like she did in the store and holds on tight.
Don't be scared. Even if you're all that's left, I'll protect you.
No, not again.
Multiple ethereals detected, rapidly approaching this area.
Oh god. You need to leave.
Rena, Granny Leisha, we need to get out of here. Things will get dangerous if we don't hurry.
Oh boy.
Ethereals are coming, Granny. Come on, we have to go.
Don't be scared. I'll protect you. I will.
You have to let go, Granny. That isn't your sweet cake.
It's a sweet cake. I won't lose another sweet cake.
She won't listen. What do we do, Rena? Rena!
Name, Leisha Christie. Nurse ID 2107. Your sweet cakes aren't lost. The silly, smiling sweet cake still loves to smile. She became a maternity nurse, just like you. The loud sweet cake doesn't talk much over the phone. But he said he'll come see you. Right after his concert finishes. The drooling sweet cake has already become a senior investigator. He might be off fighting ethereals as we speak. You didn't lose them, Granny. They just grew up. Now, it's finally their turn to protect you.
Let's finish things up here then.
Please wait there, Granny. We'll be done with things here soon.
Fly true.
I'll bite your throat out.
Ready and waiting. Kindly fall into despair.
Target practice. Be gentle with the cake, would you?
The waves remaining.
Here to assist.
Ready
There
and
we go.
waiting.
Break away in one hit.
Yes, master.
Ready and waiting.
Swift as an arrow.
From Stir Blade.
Ambush.
How's this one still standing?
Close combat isn't my thing.
There.
Full of opening.
One wave remaining.
At your service.
Look, look!
A clear shot. Who's the pathetic one now?
Last wave.
Break away in one hit.
With this power. Up!
Done.
We're out of danger, and Granny Leisha has calmed down. How are you feeling? Do you recognize me now?
You look familiar. I think I've seen you before. On TV?
It's okay if you don't remember me. But do you still remember looking for the sweet cakes?
Sweet cakes? Not a fan of cakes. They're sticky and dry out your mouth.
So this is remember the sweet cakes.
She forgot the sweet cakes too?
Do you remember anything that happened the last few days? What you had for breakfast, where you were, and who you spoke to yesterday?
No, I don't remember. Oh, I remember now. I'd lost something for a long time, and a kind soul helped me find it.
Yep.
Oh, what was it I lost? I can't recall. And who was it that helped me?
That's okay. As long as you found it, the who isn't important. I'll remember all the unimportant details for you. Well now, I'd already contacted all the sweet cakes before we went into the hollow. They're on their way to Granny's place, so we'd best be getting back.
Well, at least that had a happy ending to it. Mission complete. That's right, getting to level 60 internet level in this game is exhausting. Like, getting all the way to 50 shouldn't be much of a problem if you're doing your main story missions and everything, but trying to get it up to 60s, it's a whole other thing altogether.
Ah, there you are, Miss Rena. I'm your contact from the new Eridu Housekeeping Association. Regarding your call, did you have an update for us?
Yes, I've completed the assessment. Shall we discuss the specifics at Granny's house?
About that, Miss Rena. I have to apologize. After double-checking, we realized she wasn't the client for your assessment.
What?
What do you mean?
We got her mixed up with a lady of the same name, Leisha Christie. Actually, this elderly lady came to the association a few times, saying she's looking for her sweet cakes. But staff always got rid of her. But someone got careless that day. They let her in the assessment reception room and then... well, the rest was a coincidence.
If it weren't for carelessness and coincidence, she'd still be out there searching. So things turned out okay.
True.
As for the official assessment, could I ask you to file with the association as soon as possible?
Later, perhaps. I need to get her home first. There are several people waiting for her.
I'll go with you. Perhaps there is some kind of compensation the Housekeeping Association can offer.
Well then, I'll come see you at the store as soon as I'm finished.
Rena sends a wink this way, and with a gentle bow, she leaves Granny Lisa and the staff member. Better head back to the store and wait to hear from her. Sometime later, Rena comes through the video store door.
Hello, manager. I appreciate your help these last few days.
Yeah, no problem. How's Granny?
How is Granny?
The bad news is her memory is in severe decline. She doesn't recognize anyone anymore, let alone her sweet cakes. But the rest is good news. The Housekeeping Association contacted a suitable nursing home for her, and the sweet cakes all agreed to visit her on different days.
Well, that's good. My question is, why would you question a nursing home called for her before?
She may not remember them, but everyone is looking forward to spending time with her. Perhaps one day she'll remember something.
Perhaps one day there'll be a cure, too.
Perhaps one day, people will find a cure for cognitive corruption syndrome.
That would be nice. Cognitive corruption syndrome. Who knows? I've been in the Hollows for so long. Perhaps I have it without even realizing.
Let's not tempt fate, yeah?
When I'm old, I might be looking for sweet cakes just like Granny Leisha. No. I'll probably be far more stubborn, rebellious, and unwilling to listen than her.
Rena's looking for sweet cakes.
Looking for sweet cakes. Sounds like fun. Don't forget to bring me along.
But I get the feeling that Lycon and the others might be here to help out with that too.
It's a promise then, when that day comes. Don't be put off when I turn into Granny Rena, and stick with me until I find my sweet cakes.
Oh, at least that ended well. Sort of. Here's the thing, Granny Lisa has completely forgotten about us. Even though everything is sorted out now, I still feel as though something's missing. Something important. Right up until the very end, Granny could never even remember my name. Right? And that's just you, she doesn't remember Rena's name. Everything will be alright. Maybe. I checked out some news on the cognitive corruption syndrome, and there are some promising cases out there. It's not a complete recovery, but there's still a chance of slowly regaining some precious memories. Well, that's good. And I hope she'll be at least able to remember Rena. Well, let's not think too much about this for now. I've been running around like a headless chicken and falling behind on other commissions. I'm going to refocus energy back onto our proxy work. Good idea. Isn't story completed? And it takes care of Rena's. Sweet cakes that never expire. And now she's added to our DM contact list. Alexandria Sebastian. We just call her Rena for short. Recently, Rena's coming to 6th Street more often. It's because of us? Oh wait, no, can't invite her yet because I used up all my invitations for today. Well, that's one down. Let's see who's next. We take care of all the ones in Victoria housekeeping. We've done lighters. Yeah, let's get Nekomata's out the way. On a day accompanied by 7-4 gales and thunderstorm alerts with a serious look on her face, Belle asked me to meet them on the rooftop. There's something I want to tell you. Something you can only tell me on the roof? Since we're family, I think I need your input on this. What do you think of Nekomata? No, what are you talking about? Do I look like the kind of person who savagely kidnaps someone else's lucky cat because of her personal preference? You aren't? Just let me say one more thing. It was her idea. Be more specific. You know that the Cunning Hares are not doing great financially, right? Everyone knows that. Earlier today, Nekomata asked me if we're looking for more people. She even recommended herself, saying she's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I think she wants to work here to pay off some debts. Makes sense. Right? I bet we can handle more customers if we had one more person. If we can give her something cute to wear while talking to customers, I bet it would make more money. Eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. Sounds like she's got what it takes to be a salesperson. Let's have her work here then. I'll go prepare a cute uniform for her. Before long, Nekomata arrives at the video store.
I'm here, guys! I'm ready to go! Hello, Nekomata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I got you this cute uniform. Put it on and let's get to work.
It surprises me that Nekomata ended up being a standard banner S-rank agent, and she's the only S ranking the Cunning Hares.
Huh? Work? Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
Belle? So that's what you meant by doing business together.
I see. When you said doing business together, you actually meant down in the hollows.
Of course I was talking about down in the hollows. You don't really think Nicole wants me to pay off our debt by working here, do you? It might look like she has a bank account or a conscience to be. But Nicole has been pretty good to me.
Well, we sure got that wrong.
You got that wrong.
If we're going down into a hollow, where are the rest of the Cunning Hares?
Yeah.
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the Cunning Hares are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do!
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet, while the boss can't afford to pay your wages. How admirable.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat?
A little.
And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very model of a Cunning Hare.
Right, you're gonna get Ambi to say that, sir. Now you and Ambi made up already.
I thought you and Ambi had made up already.
It's not about making amends. It's about the competitive mindset of professionals. Being at Gentle House is a job after all.
True.
Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days.
Really?
How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in?
Give me the details on this commission first.
No problem. Here's the situation. There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Sounds easy enough. But field surveys? Those aren't usually very profitable.
Relax. This is just the first step.
Of course it is.
Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internaut just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more.
I see what you mean. Yeah, resource recovery pays really well. People will probably be fighting over that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
Because they'll know we're reliable,
We
of course.
sure will. That's Faithin for ya. Razor sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
I'll think about it.
It's definitely worth considering.
I'll take that as a yes. I'll go confirm the place and time with the client, and then we can get straight to it.
Story array. Cat and mouse misplaced. Alright then. Nekoma's already joining in. We need
Did you
ether
call
characters.
me? Yeah.
Well, elemental, it's the ether element is recommended here, but the only
need
one
something?
God is
Nothing to
Nicole,
fear. The cunning hairs are here.
which is not high enough level for it, so we're gonna have to make
I
do
shall
with
follow your...
Only the brave will win. That's me!
So
We fighting? Take me!
hard to say here. Because I only have Nicole for ether. This game does not have enough ether element characters. You only have Nicole and Su Yuin. Su Yuin right now, and we're supposed to get another one soon. I really don't know. So I don't know who to put on the team with Nekomata. We need at least another physical character. And maybe someone in the same faction as that second physical character. So I guess we're gonna have to put in Caesar and Lighter.
Awaiting further instructions.
I'm here, so we're good.
That's pretty much what we're gonna have to do here. Because I really need to work on leveling the cunning hairs. They're the only ones that aren't at max level yet in my roster. I'm gonna complete the survey route with the guide.
Master, this time I am a limited edition version of Fairy. Fairy Cat, at your service.
Oh lord.
Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves.
You and me both, Nekomata.
That guy is our guide, right?
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet.
We're both right here.
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others?
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Nope. Hello, I'm your proxy.
Hello, Ollie. I'm actually your proxy.
Who's there?
Has this guy never seen a bamboo before?
Yow! My ears! Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Siren's hearing in mind. So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew. Well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy.
Sure you are.
Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it. Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
It's an ethereal.
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
And you woke it up.
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
It's gonna be active if he keeps screaming like that.
Seems like he's utterly panicked.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after.
Honestly.
Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
Let's get it over and done with. Oh, I hate fighting these ones. Ow.
Not so fast! Over here!
Oh, clear here. Wind up with these things that are annoying. It makes it hard to dodge them.
Watch your back!
Time to shine!
Boom! Lighter. I think I brought Caesar along. The shield's really helped. There.
At last, we're safe.
Would have been more safe if you weren't screaming so much.
Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company.
Clearly.
Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Mew. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah. My cut, it's
small, isn't it?
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Yes. I have to keep that a secret.
You don't get a cut at all, do you?
That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now, then. Shall we get started with surveying the route?
Oh, okay. Just let me look up the exact details here.
Hey, Ethan. What do you think of this Ollie guy?
So they said all that on purpose.
I was thinking, why would you want to switch jobs when you only just started with the cutting hairs? But I get it. You were leading him on, huh?
Yep. I mean, it makes sense. She's a street kid, so she's gotta play smart and think smart.
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Roxy?
Either he's a low-level salaryman, or he's a fake.
He seems like a fake. Just a nobody who wants to hustle some money from down in the hollows.
I thought so too. Working with you sure saves a lot of hassle. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed. In any case, let's finish up this commission with him. Then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
Got it.
Please stick together.
Mr. Ollie, about your company.
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Yeah.
Master, Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
Discover a still functioning timed alarm in the corner of an abandoned building. I'm not being oversensitive. It's just that sound always triggers my memories of emergency sirens. So all you often hear is emergency sirens? That's sus. What kind of emergencies do you mean? Ollie stutters and awkwardly responds. You see, we have some outdated equipment over there, and it's not rare to encounter issues like fires, electrical leaks, leaky toilets, and stuff.
Phew. Oh, luckily that's not an enemy. We should get out of here. Over there!
Talking about work, Mr. Ollie, what do you...
What's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around. Straight ahead. Can you go check?
Fine.
Master, there is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue. Please head there and investigate.
Walk into the ruins only to discover a wrinkled, worn coat. If I show up in such a wrinkled uniform, I'll definitely get scolded. The company has a uniform? A suit. Hey, take this. What's in the pocket? A supermarket coupon. Let's give it to Nekomata. Having unexpectedly obtained a supermarket coupon, Nekomata decides to not press Ollie about the holes in his story for now.
Can't wait to go shopping after getting my pay.
Hopefully that coupon will still be good afterwards.
There is some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward to check it out.
Congratulations, you have arrived at where I've been. I wish you good luck in all your future endeavors. Let me bestow upon you a blessing. Then a recording of a song by a person who was way too overconfident and their singing starts playing. You call this a blessing? Oops. The song of blessing has attracted ethereals. Oh boy. Even ethereals don't like it. Then again, do ethereals like anything?
You can't escape.
Oh boy. I'll get this one out of the way. There we go. No more shields for the enemy. Seriously?
Lucky you! You're next!
Yep.
Over here!
Another cylinder. Nope. Good.
Move it right now!
Listen to those sound cues. And the shield's back. Great. Now it's gone.
I'm over here!
I'm unstoppable!
Wipe out. Please tell me we broke that recorder too.
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Oh, over there!
One more observation.
Let me handle that locked door ahead.
If you think so.
I forgot to bring the key card.
How?
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
How do we reach it?
Can you... can you please go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it! Ugh. And, so I'm over here, so I'm gonna check it out. Glad I did.
The door's open.
Come on already.
We should go this way now. Yeah.
Are you sure?
It should be safe around here.
Should be, he says.
Oh, why are ethereals here all of a sudden? Take care of them. I'm begging you.
Yeah, I'm on it. Got to pay for this, better be good.
Move it right now!
Let me help.
Got it.
Lucky you! You're next!
Probably should have saved that. Oh well.
Time to shine.
Lighter. Mura. Oh boy. Gotcha.
Check this out!
Victory is in sight. I won't budge. Even one step.
Come on, then.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
Your big spot!
Wipe out. Nothing to it.
The ethereals have all been taken care of.
Home stretch. Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
Seriously.
The survey route finishes right up there.
With the ethereals.
How can there be so many? They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
Ah, there! That's a big one!
Of course there is.
Oh, is it really that scary? Ow.
Let's just get weed these guys already so we can get out of here. I'm getting sick of this Ollie guy. Detective.
So, watch your back.
Next level threat. Oh no, not you.
Lift yourself wide open!
I won't budge! Even one step! Take cover!
Gotcha.
Check this out!
Come on, face me head on!
I've got it from here, Caesar. Let's off! Make way for the undefeated champion!
Yeah. Got him.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Right, sir, of course. I'll trust Sky for a minute.
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. I don't have time. We have to leave the hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
Let's think of something.
Calm down, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang? Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me. It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this.
Nekomata quickly darts over to where Ollie is, standing without him noticing, and turns just as quickly.
Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him.
She pickpocketed him, didn't she?
Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Handcuffs? What's a civilian doing with these? Please respect other people's hobbies. Wait, handcuffs. Oh shit, is he with Pub Sec?
Handcuffs? Ordinary civilians don't just go around carrying these.
Hold up, Wise. Barry just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
It's an undercover cop.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby.
Or he's just a detective.
What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my not handcuffs. Oh.
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
It's that I found those handcuffs.
And you decided to bring them with you into a hollow Y?
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Nekomata suddenly gives Ollie a sharp kick to the knee and pins him to the ground.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. It seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers.
Yeah, he's one of them.
A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden? Hold on, don't interrupt me. We want the truth, and get on with it. Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here.
Okay, that's a bit much, don't you think?
Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's scared out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male, Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No way. This guy is actually a public security officer?
Yep. But the question is, what's a PubSec officer doing making a fake commission like this? Not long after, he skids on a secluded street outside of the Hollow.
Alright, we've made it out. Well, officer. You said you wouldn't hold us liable before. So let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today? My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we let us snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Pretty much.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
From the very start, we were just trying to figure out who you really were. Give yourself away as soon as you open your mouth.
Actually, you gave yourself away as soon as you opened your mouth.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Unless they don't know you're on a mission like this.
Because this operation was at my personal request.
Ah.
I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I didn't expect you to be so motivated.
I didn't expect someone like you would be so motivated.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post to Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
Oh, Lord.
It wasn't on purpose. But please don't fire me.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great.
Really?
If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
Huh.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me! Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus!
I mean, he didn't say all that, but...
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
That is true. What are you going to do?
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go!
Wait a sec!
And here we go.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Yep, saw that coming.
You know the truth about my internat commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
Then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
Right.
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
That's all. Are they going to hold us responsible?
I thought you were gonna say you'd hold us responsible.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
Well, at least we know he's honorable.
I gotta say, he really is just... Fine,
Yeah.
I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, really.
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
And there's the cats.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
You really are an honorable guy.
Great. Then let's do it.
Later, Ollie rushes back to the 12th precinct with a huge, heavy sigh of relief. My god, I'm slurring over my words again.
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
I didn't take you for someone who'd team up with a public security officer.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that?
A few things, really.
Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me.
Really?
Perhaps there's more to this guy than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
I suppose. I thought Ali was a thief. Turns out he's a public security officer. But this commission has gone on for so long. Fortunately, Ali means no harm. Yeah, after all, we do our business on internet, and we had a pretty big misunderstanding with Ali and the Hollow. Anyway, we're committed now, so let's pull ourselves together and get this commission done. Isn't story completed? There's of course 2 more parts, but I'm getting tired, so we're going to leave it there for today. I am glad I'm taking this route to complete these agent stories, because I do like seeing the different agents in different ways. Like, I did Lycon's earlier, and he's got a bit of a backstory to him, which I would like to see more of. Mina's story was nice. I've done Soldier 11's, and I really want to see more of Oboe Squad because of it. He's the only member of Oboe Squad that's currently available right now. And then there's everyone else you gotta go through. There's Harimasa. We did Lighters. Lighters was awesome. This man went on 1v who knows how many of the thugs in the outer ring. We got Bernice. We got Qin Yi. I still don't know who this is. Actually, now that I look at it, with the red hair, is it Kaleda? It might be Kaleda, now that I think about it. We need to do Grace's, and we need to finish up Nekomata's. And there's still one more here that's still blocked. I don't know whose it is, but we'll figure it out soon enough. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Masters and Misses, thank you all for watching. I will catch you all next week for another week of, well, this. Until next time, we hope to see you again soon.